Hello, everybody. I owe you such an apology for yesterday. Mea culpa. It just went straight out of my head. But I've got it sorted out now. And I've got the live stream set up actually through February for every Saturday. So I am completely at fault. I'm sorry about yesterday about just forgetting. Anyway, I hope you can forgive me. And there's Pumpkin, by the way. So anyway, hello, everybody. I hope you're well. I hope you got some writing done. Aletha says I've been super lazy, 0 words this week. But you won Nano. You got 50,000 words, so. Oh, thank you, Aletha. I appreciate that. I really do. Okay, so let me look at your comments here just a second. Aloha, Allison. There's Aletha. Allison I've been contemplating how my secondary characters hijack the story and push the main character to the back of the stage. Oh, ooh, ow. It happens, but that's not easy to come back from. Oh. Okay, so anything else? Deb is experiencing similar hijacking from secondary characters. Okay. Hello, Sarah. Rebecca, hello. Popping in to say hi. No words for me this week. Can't stay. Hi and bye, Sebastian. Good to see you, Rebecca. Allison, no worries. It's always Thursday to me. Yeah. Yep. It was Sarah, no new words this last week. Been in marketing stage prep for next year and upcoming projects. That's not a bad place to be. That's not a bad place to be. Good for you. Good for you. I have my story is now up to total. I basically got 3,389 words this week. My story is up to 7,242 words. And I finalized the cover. So that's going to be the cover. For what it's worth. Okay. And I either have to finish this week or just give it up because it won't come out. Otherwise, it won't come out. But anyway, I made it to 7,000 words. Okay. Let's see here. Deb, no words for me either. Still studying for the PMP. Good luck. Good luck. Oh, thank you, Deb. Thank you, Sarah. Thank you, Aletha. Thank you, Deb. Lynette, hello. Hi. Got some words on with the word makers. Ooh. Good. So I'm not the only one who's been writing this week, although it's been hard. It's been hard. Oh boy. And while this is not writing related, I won't mention I took a fashion risk, and did the blue and green today to match the blue and green, right? And then after my earlier live stream, I went and got down and got a cocoa. And that's the mug, or that's the cup rather. And I had it with a protein bar. It's like the Midas touch for mismatched colors. Anyway, I just thought I'd share. Aletha, can we set up a group word goal for the week? I need to have some kind of bar to hit to make progress. Oh, I love that idea. Allison, I found some death type sites if anyone's interested. Has burial info. Thank you. KD, I have not done anything that was not Christmas related. I understand. Tis the season. Have I noticed the color coordination during black and orange? Thank you. It's silly, but I put effort into these things. Believe it or not. So anyway, okay, I need your input, guys. Aletha's saying, can we set a group word goal for the week? I love that idea. However, I don't want to impose my will or whatever. What do you think the group word goal for the week should be? Because I love that idea. Well, thank you, Allison. Thank you. Lynette, we can also do write-ins via the Forest app. I haven't used my Forest app in ages. There's an idea. Sarah is saying, Aletha, yes, I now have a deadline on my romance. I need to get words done. Katie, I liked your pink yesterday. Thank you. Sarah, light door forest. Oh, yeah. I just haven't used it in a while, but yeah. I especially have the Halloween pumpkins. If anybody doesn't have it, Forest it's a phone app that you can I usually use it for like Pomodoros, time, setting up time, productivity, Forest app. Aletha, we can always aim high like 5,000K and be happy when we hit it. See, that's why I wasn't just going to jump in, because I would have said 7. I would have said 7,000. 1,000 a day is, because I'm serious about this. I just need to get on with it. Yeah, the forest app, you set a timer. Oh, and they've got the Christmas stuff up with the snow. But you pick a tree and they put a Santa hat on my little pumpkin. But anyway, you just plant it and you get a little garden going yeah, it's fun. It's fun if you don't have it. 5K for the week. Yeah, I think that's what Aletha means. Allison, I like the idea for a group deadline. Do you think we might also be able to have like a Zoom meeting to be able to have real-time experience once in a while? Oh, absolutely. This is not just meant to be oh, look at me. No. I've got to figure out the best way to do that. I can actually send you guys links and you can be on here. I can have up to 10 people. There can be up to 10 of us here doing the live stream. However, the thing is that I just don't want this to become private. I don't want this to be, I find that part of what's important to me is inspiring people, helping people, and I want people to feel welcome. It was one of the things that was so great for me about the weekly writing group that I had here in Chicago back 10, 12 years ago or what have you, where we'd meet at the Borders every day. It was open and everybody knew it was there, and people could, if usually they'd just come, we'd get new people that just show up, or I imagine if somebody was nervous or they want to know what we were like or what have you, they could just go to the coffee shop, just go to the counter, get a drink and sit nearby and just listen, I guess. No one ever told us. that they were doing that, but um, I just don't want this to. I want this to remain open. That people people can join. We I hope that makes sense. So yeah, I mean, I'll um I'll have to figure out exactly how we're going to do this, but I'd be happy. I could set up a Notion page with the links to. I could set up the Notion page to the links to every one of these live streams, and all you do is sign up for a free account with StreamYard, and you too can be on the live stream. So yeah, I like it. I like it. Alith, okay. So sorry, I've missed a couple of these things. Word goal is good. Deb saying I can do another one down the road. Aletha, we can always aim high. Okay, 5K. Yes, let's do the thing. I like that. Allison, I like the idea for a group deadline. Do you think we might be able to have a Zoom meet? Okay, I got that. I can aim for 7 if you want, says Aletha. Okay. Deb says, love the Zoom idea. Sarah, I think 5 for next week, considering Christmas may be good. Okay, 5. You guys up for that? Katie, a panel is fun on a live stream. Yep. That makes sense. Thank you. Deb, I like the openness concept. I'm an Aquarius. We like that kind of thing. Sarah, you don't actually have to sign up. You just click the link and join. Oh, even better. Katie, I have StreamYard. It's easy to use. Oh, good. All right. Look, I'll set up a Notion page. And I'll put it in the description box for next week's. I better write this down. All right, let me make sure I write this down. But I will put it. I don't want to lose. I used. This is what happens when you use your pen for a bookmark. Not a good idea. There we go. There. Using a paperclip for a bookmark. What could go wrong? Actually, probably nothing will go wrong if I actually clip it to the paper or the page. Okay, I'm just going to use it as a bookmark. That's taking too much time. Okay, I will create a Notion page. And put that of live stream links, okay, with the date. I will put the URL to that page, to that Notion page. In next week's description box. And on the bookartmedia.com page, I'm going to switch over the Nano page to be a writing group page. Deb, yay, Lynott, I finally vacuumed. Oh my gosh, I need to do that. It'll be on the Book Art Media site. Okay, switch over. Oh, we're having a meeting. I have notes. Switch over Nano page to writing group. A writing group page. Okay. I like it. Got it. All right. I've got it down. Oh, and 5,000 words this week. 5,000 new words this week is our weekly goal. Got it. All right. Have any of you seen The Mandalorian? I finally got to see it. It's really good, but you know how much I love sci-fi. Love sci-fi. So I will finish with, okay, so 5,000 new words, our weekly goal. I have spoken. Anywhere. All right. Lynette said, I cleaned this weekend, did my monthly Trader Joe's trip, ready to spend the rest of the month writing. Nice. Oh, I don't have a Trader Joe's near me. And but I miss some of their stuff. I used to love those little snack packs with the cashews and the cranberries and those were good. Anyway. Allison, 5 for next week works for me. That's important. That's the really important. Sarah, I'm so glad to have you folks here to write with. I'm glad you're here, Sarah. Aletha, it's definitely nice to have encouragement. Oh, good to know. And Sarah, this is the way. Yes. This is the way. Oh my gosh. Sorry, those were Mandalorian jokes. Allison, Sebastian, what is your story about? Oh, it's in the Mysterious Inn series. So it's the group of people who live there. They're being thrown. They're murder mysteries, but the bigger picture is that they're being thrown from basically genre to genre to genre to genre, and there are always two of them who are awake. So they understand that everything just suddenly changed, and now where are we? And then it's usually Harold. There's this one guy named Harold, and he almost always dies. Poor Harold. And they've got to figure out, it's like, okay, so who killed Harold? You know, and then once they solve the mystery and everything's settled, then it switches and they end up somewhere else. So yeah, so this is a kind of a short prequel, but it's really it's the main character in the main series is Ivy. She inherited the inn from her cousin. This is her cousin is in this one with Ivy's sidekick is the guy at the front desk named Gus. So this is Minnie, the cousin, and Gus. And I decided in the shorts, they're gonna kind of wake up in versions of specific books, maybe is kind of what I'm thinking. But in the main books, they're just genres. So this is linked to A Christmas Carol. So anyway, that's what I've been working on. Allison, hark, poor Harold's angels sing. Deb, can I please use that? Can I please use that? That's so good. Oh my gosh, that's good. Deb, I bet it's complicated to write at times. Yeah. I made the oh, thank you, Deb. But I made the mistake of thinking, well, you know what? I'll do the first one. I'll do the easiest one, which is I'll do a time loop. You don't even, it's just the same thing happens. It's a time loop, one in each of the 8 sections. Well, the first one is normal, and then time loop, right? So the same things happen again, so it'll be great. Dumbest idea ever, because it is so that is complicated. What have they seen? When did they see it? But some whoever's trying to kill Harold really wants him dead because they find different ways to kill him in each section. That's why In Time isn't done quite yet. I've got most of it, but jeez. Oh, Allison. Yes, you may Merry Christmas. Oh, Allison, thank you. I'm hark. Poor Harold. Oh my gosh. Angels sing. Oh my gosh. That's going in here. And if it isn't, and in addition, there's going to be a Christmas full novel. It's called Santa's End that is going to come out Christmas of next year. Thank you, Allison. That is awesome. I love that. Poor Harold. Yeah, poor Harold. Yeah. I mean, he is kind of actually he's a lot of a jerk, but still, yeah, all right. So anyway, that's all the covers have the same theme, the same. I even bought the use of this particular font, so I could it would be specific to the Mysterious End, which is very hard to see there, but it's that's the logo for the Mysterious End. But anyway, so it only has to be 15. This is just a single. It only has to be about 15,000 words or something. Allison, did you watch the TV show Community? Ahmed was fond of time loops and alternate realities. I didn't watch that. I'm sorry. Sounds good. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas, Allison. Okay. That is a great font. Thanks, Deb. Yeah, I'm really pleased with it. I usually just go with free fonts, but I saw that one and it was like, oh no. The Mysterious End, which is the name of the series, it needs its own font. Anyway, I did want to just mention briefly this. Still reading it. Very interesting. Very expensive book as far as these kinds of books go. I want to say this is like $35 or something. Thank you, Allison. I say, I put it off buying it for a while until I made sure I had the money. I buy a lot of writing books, but this one was for a writing book. This is pricey. Whatever this one is. Anyway, so it's by Houston Howard. His first name is Houston. His last name is Howard. And he makes a lot of good points in here about, I want to share it with you so you don't have to spend money on this unless you really want to. I haven't finished it yet, but I did want to mention, as I am making, there we go, go up to here. Okay, here we go. I want to just share something with you. He's talking about building story worlds, and the kinds of story worlds you can build or should build is what he's talking about. And In the book called How Star Wars Conquered the Galaxy, um, get Steven Spielberg's own perspective on why the two films, Close Encounters of the Third Kind and Star Wars, ended up with vastly different results. His reasoning was twofold. One, with Star Wars, Lucas created a story world people wanted to explore, whereas he never gave the story world of Close Encounters of the Third Kind much thought. And two, while he only ever saw Close Encounters as a singular film, Lucas always had a vision for Star Wars that it would become multiple stories. And hasn't it just? More and more in the entertainment marketplace, buyers such as studios, networks, publishers, and investors are paying a disproportionate amount, not for great stories, but for great story worlds. I can think of a handful of projects that have been acquired for 4 or 5 times the price of a normal spec deal, specifically because of the strength of the story worlds, and hence the ability to produce multiple stories across multiple platforms over a long period of time. So Max Landis recently dealt his script Bright to Netflix for $3.5 million, which is one of the highest spec deals ever written anyone has seen in years. If you don't know what a spec deal is, it's you're writing it. It's why is the word just gone straight out of my head? It's speculative, as in you don't know that you've got a deal. You just write the story. Like what I'm doing now. I mean, unless you specifically have got a deal with somebody, an agent, a publisher, a somebody that you are writing to fulfill that contract. We are all doing. We're just writing our stuff and then offering it. So it wasn't asked for. Exactly, Allison, like the Wizarding World of Harry Potter. Exactly. Oh, and Katie is paid as much as $75 for programming language manual. Oh, I believe it. Oh, yeah, I believe that. So anyway, on to net. Okay, $3.5 million for a spec script. Why did Netflix not only pay 4 to 5 times the amount they normally pay, but also be willing to ultimately invest north of $90 million into developing the project? Because Bright, this story world, has a robust story world that not only has feature film potential, but television, video game, publishing, and animation potential. Netflix didn't just acquire a script, they acquired a franchise. Why pay $500,000 for a single story when you can pay $3.5 million for 30 stories across 6 platforms to roll out over the next 2 decades? In that light, the deal seems like a bargain basement purchase. So, anyway, I wanted to, and then he starts going into things to include in a story world, something to make it bigger. One of the I think one of the key ones is character groups. That's what I'm reading about right now. And I think that is vitally important because that way you can have, think of Star Wars. I've been watching The Mandalorian. There are people who are in the rebellion or they're in the Empire or they're in the New Order and they're in the It's not the Resistance anymore. I'm so sorry. My brain is so tired. I can't think of what they're called. But anyway, um, it's you have all these different groups who have their own paths, and you can drop yourself. I mean, you can do. I mean, Rogue One didn't go gangbusters, but I watched it. I enjoyed it. Um, that was a key part of the Star Wars story. But the main characters, they don't have stories elsewhere, you know? So, but then now we're over the Mandalorian, and then you can be over here, and then you can be over there. So that sort of thing. So character groups, I think, is a big part of it. So anyway, I just wanted to share that. I will share more if I run across things that um, uh, before okay, if somebody's showing some interest, let me go in here and actually figure out how much this thing is, because I don't want anyone to. It's so far I'm finding information I have not found elsewhere. I think that's really the the big thing to this is can I look up by this guy's name? Okay, order details. Oh no, the price has come down. It's 25 now. Well, that's not bad. Let me see. Is it still available? Oh, I see. Okay. Yeah. 6 new from 25. That's a good deal. All right, let me grab a link. Because like I said, I am finding information there. There's the link if you're interested. But I'm finding information here I haven't seen anywhere else and breaking it down step by step. So, I mean, mine, I don't know, because I mean, my story world isn't that broad. For Mysterious Sin, there's quite a group of characters, and they all have their little factions, and things change a lot. But yeah, I guess depends. I could think about it. I've got to think about it. At least I can put the idea in the back of my head that you know maybe expand out what's causing this and that sort of thing. Although my brain keeps fixating on Haven. Did you guys ever watch the on the sci-fi show the show Haven? It's set in Maine. I loved that show. Yeah, it was filmed in Newfoundland, but that's neither here nor there. It was so good, and I loved it. Oh, Katie just ordered it. Oh, excellent. Oh, excellent. Oh, Aletha, I loved Haven. Wasn't it good? I loved that show. And I keep wanting to, the last book in the Mysterious Sin series is In Future, and I keep wanting to think about that. But then I'm creating my own kind of thing of what's causing it. But then my brain is just like, oh, well, you mean like this? I'm like, no, I'm not writing Haven. Quit it. Quit. So Haven that had Adam, what's his face in it. Could be. Yeah, I saw it on Netflix. I don't know if it's still there, but I definitely I watched it there back then. IMDb. Mhm. Oh my gosh, it started in 2010. Katie Haven was great. This one. It was based on the short story The Colorado Kid by Stephen King. He wrote the short story, they turned it into an entire series. So, but anyway, it was really good. I really enjoyed that show. Anyway. Sorry. I clicked instead of stopping share screen, I accidentally clicked leave studio. Sorry. Are you still there? Oh, Edge was in Haven? Oh, yeah, the big blonde guy? He was good. If that's him, he was good. He was really good in that. And he was his character was charismatic and it was so not Drax from Guardians of the Galaxy. No. But anyway. Yeah, he's a Nordic looking guy. Yeah. He did a great job in Haven. But anyway, I loved that show. And it's like that's not what's happening in my show, but my brain keeps wanting to fill in the pieces with that. It's like, stop, no. So anyway, that's what's going on there. Well, I hope that helped. I hope that helped. And Eric Balfour is pretty too. Oh yeah, he's not hard on the eyes. Um, what else was I going to say? Oh, Merry Christmas, everybody! Right here, Merry Christmas. So Christmas is next Friday, and so when we meet up on Saturday, it'll be Boxing Day. So I did want to wish you all a Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, all the best, and I'm so grateful for you. So, thank you. Merry Christmas, and God bless us, everyone. Katie, I could get lost on a boat with him. There would be worse things. Merry Christmas. All right. Well, that's going to do it for me for this meeting. Again, I'm so sorry about yesterday, but I've got it sorted out now. I just have to get the rest of the covers. I've made covers. I've got some of the covers up. I just need to make the rest of them. And I've got meetings set up through this writing group meeting set up through the end of February. So, yeah. And tomorrow is going to be an interesting day. Tomorrow is Electoral College Day in the UK or in the US. So, yeah, I went over that today in the big astrology video I did earlier, and Trump's going to have a bad day. Anyway, thank you so much, everybody. All right, and I'll see you Saturday. Hopefully you'll be able to make it, but I'll be there. All right, and like I said, I'll get the links up. I'll get the writing done, and there are good days ahead. All right, see you on Saturday.